Force 13's first update on Tropical Storm Mekkhala, Philippine name Amang, with winds of 45 miles per hour and a pressure of 993 millibars. Its position's 11.6 degrees north, 131.1 degrees east at 2 AM UTC, January the 16th. The storm's expected to continue on a westward heading at this time, making a probable landfall on the Philippine island of Samar before moving over the northern Visayas region, southern Luzon, and then eventually moving out over the South China Sea as a tropical depression. It's not going to be a particularly strong storm. We probably won't see winds above 50 or maybe 60 miles per hour to push. As it moves towards the west. Weakening will probably happen pretty much instantly when it does make landfall, and I think the main cause for concern will probably be the heavy rains that the storm will be bringing along with it. We do have signal 1 warnings in effect for many parts of the eastern Philippine islands, Samar, Leyte, and of course the other islands, Masbate and southeasternmost Luzon as well. Signal 1 warnings in all those locations. They could be extended further west as the storm progresses closer, and perhaps maybe in 1 or 2 places near the centre they may be upgraded to signal 2 warnings, the eastern coast of Samar in particular. Sea surface temperatures around the storm are very warm indeed, around 29, perhaps even 30 degrees Celsius. Don't forget the threshold is 26 degrees for cyclone development, and you can see here warm waters exist all the way towards Samar and in the South China Sea also. But wind shear is going to be the main inhibiting factor by the looks of things. High amounts over the Philippines, moderate amounts very close to where the storm is right now, the low amounts are lying off to the east. And in terms of water vapour, dry air environment towards the storm's northwest, a more moist environment towards its southeast, and all around it towards the east there as well. Here's the latest satellite imagery then, how the storm's been progressing in the past few hours. It's been moving gradually towards the west, not particularly a brisk speed, unlike previous storms that we've seen, like Hagapit before it stalled and Haiyan. That's what makes it different, apart from many other factors, of course. But you can see the centre of the, well, not so much the centre of the storm, but the core around the storm is displaced slightly towards the west and northwest, meaning that the island of Samar is not far from receiving the heavy rainfall already. Now that will probably happen in the next few hours. You can see it waxing and waning, the centre of the storm there, and that will probably happen pretty much until landfall. It seems to be somewhat disorganised, and that's probably why it won't intensify so much. As of January the 16th at 2 AM UTC, this is the current situation around the world in West 93S, about to hit Madagascar, Cyclone Bansi. Of course, we have Tropical Storm Mekkhala, which is likely to strike the Philippines, and that's about it around the world at the moment, which is probably a very fortunate thing, really. 2 storms have formed so far in 2015 so far, in mid-January. One of those has become a Category 1 hurricane equivalent storm with winds of 74 miles per hour, no prizes for guessing which one, and that same one reached Category 3 intensity and also Category 5 too. This one will not likely reach Category 1 strength, it will probably remain a tropical storm. You can follow Force 13 on any of its 6 outlets. The website, force13.com, will keep you most up to date around the world with all the goings on. Of course, you can visit the video pages, of course, and also the social platforms too. Force 13 on Facebook, search it in the bar at the top, and of course at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to send a tweet. You can also speak to me personally on Skype at Full13 on there for tropical weather chat. We're also setting up a group on Skype rather soon for a Force 13 chat room as well, so I look forward to that too. Next update in 12 hours time.